Hey, my name is Sara Lyn and I welcome you here on the mat and on my YouTube channel for this 20 minutes Yin Yoga, which is mainly focusing on your hips and your lower back. If you like this, please do not forget to support me by leaving your thumb up. And for now, let's just unfold the mat and start in a child's pose. So our first hip opening the knees mat width apart and then sitting back towards your heels. So even if you cannot go all the way back towards your feet, make sure that you create as much space in between your hips as you can. And then bring your forehead down, come onto your fingertips, and begin to circle your shoulders up and down a couple of times. So elbows, forearms not touching the ground anymore, but what you really want to do is to create that space in between the sides of your neck and your ears. Even open your mouth, shifting your teeth from left to right to release your jaw as well. And then release those long arms into the mat. Release your forehead, the shoulders more and more, and begin to deepen the breath. Big inhale along the sides of your spine. Big exhale to sink deeper in between your hips. Sensing the weight of your pelvis, gently pulling you back into that beautiful stretch. Not only the opening of your hip, but also the length, the space that you create through this in your lower back. Couple of more big breaths here. Inhale, sensing the length of your spine. Exhale to sit back deeper. Beautiful. Then slowly lift your forehead up. We're going to walk our hands now towards the right side of the mat. Maybe even placing the left palm on top of the right hand so that you can feel that stretch a bit more along the left side of your spine now. Keep breathing here back into length. Again, exhale to sit deeper. Try to release the left hip deeper down towards that left ankle. Always feel free to place something in between your heel and your butt cheek if it gets too intense. We're just gonna stay here for another couple of breaths. Beautiful stretch, inhale. Exhale to sink deeper in between your hips towards your heels. Still keeping the forehead relaxed and grounded into the mat. Keeping the jaw relaxed. And then slowly lift your forehead up. Find your way back to center. Stretch it all out again. And then walk your hands towards the left side of your mat. To now sense that stretch along the right side of your body. Keep breathing here. As deep as before. Big inhale. Feel the lift of your ribs along the right side of your spine. And use the exhalation to again pull you back towards your hips. Jaw, forehead, facial muscles relaxed. This is all about the right side of your spine, your lower back. Just a couple of more big breaths here. Big inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. And slowly release. Walk your hands back to center. Stretch a lot out one more time. And then roll yourself onto all fours, coming into a tabletop position and a couple of cat-cow stretches. So inhale to lift your chest. Exhale to round the spine. Inhale, lift your heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, push your shoulder blades up higher. Moving vertebrae by vertebrae. And then stepping the right foot to the top of your mat for your dragon pose. A big hip opening. Make sure that you keep that right angle degree in your front leg. Relax the back foot, the back knee down. Also here you may want to place something underneath your knee. And then drop your head if you can. This is a quite intense stretch. We're not going to stay too long, but if you want to go a bit deeper by using the breath, you can also come onto your forearms, intensifying that stretch around your hip. Otherwise, just stay up. But really use the breath to make this pose a bit more comfortable, even if it may not feel very comfortable in the beginning. But think of widening your comfort zone rather than leaving it. Wherever you can breathe more deeply, this is where you can feel safe, become more comfortable with yourself, in your body, and any sensation coming up. Very nice. Let's stay here for 3 more big breaths. Big inhale. Exhale. Relax your jaw. Once again, big inhale. Fully exhale. Beautiful. And slowly find your way back onto your hands. Tuck your back toes. Lift the back knee up. And now bring that front foot towards the other side of your mat for your swan pose, also known as pigeon. Swan sounds a bit more fluffy. So also here, make yourself comfortable for the yin yoga variation of the pose. It still may feel intense in your hip, but you're pretty much prepared for this one now. So maybe even here bringing your forehead down onto your hands, grabbing a cushion or anything else that could support you while breathing into that big hip opening. Relax your feet, both of them. Stay connected with the breath. Big inhale. And just like in the beginning, sink deeper in between your hips as you exhale. So soothing for your lower back. Try to relax your shoulders more down. Feel the weight of your upper body. Just a few more breaths here. Big inhale. Big exhale. Beautiful. Almost there. Big inhale. Exhale. Relax that right hip one more time and then slowly find your way back onto your hands. Lift your head up. Tuck your back toes. And as you push into your palms, find your way back into your tabletop position. Now, for the other side, let's bring that left foot to the front, finding that right angle degree in your front leg. relaxing the back toes in your dragon pose. Make yourself as comfortable as you can. You can always place something underneath that back knee, or maybe fold the mat. Maybe come onto your fist. Take a couple of breaths to really arrive here in your left hip. And as you deepen your exhalations, you may decide to go a bit deeper, maybe sinking onto your forearms. You do not have to, though. Take care of yourself. The more often you practice, the deeper you may go at some point. But this is more about being conscious. This practice is more about letting go of control and surrendering to each and any moment. Your breath being your biggest tool to do so. Accepting things as they are. Becoming friends with the here and now and more comfortable within yourself. Relax your forehead, your cheeks, your jaw. And then take your last big breath. Inhale. Exhale to walk your hands back. Good job. Tuck your back toes, lift the back knee up so that you can bring the front knee a bit more towards the left side of the mat. Reach for the crown of your head as you push yourself up, big inhale. And as you exhale, sink into that swan pose. Maybe coming back onto your forearms. Just make sure that both of your feet stay relaxed, your toes stay relaxed, your ankles stay relaxed. And then find your way back to big, big belly breathing. This will tell your nervous system that everything is all right, you're safe, and you can relax more into that pose. It's all good. Deeply inhale. Fully exhale. Inhale all the way towards your back ribs. Expand, exhale to relax and let go of any tension. Not only in your hip, but also in your lower back. For your last couple of breaths, observe if there's any tension that you can still let go of. Maybe even sitting on top of your shoulders, your head, your neck, your face. And then slowly pressure yourself up, push into your palms, lift the head, the crown of your head. And then let's stay here in seated, rolling onto your hip and into a seated position. Just roll your shoulders away from your ears a couple of times. Inhale to open up your chest, elongate through the spine. Exhale to round the back. One more time, big inhale to lift and exhale to round. Finding your way into supine, so all the way onto your back. Open up your arms into a cactus shape and then lift your hips towards the left side. Lift your knees up from here and then drop those legs towards the right into a supine twist. You may want to even lift your head and shift your gaze towards the opposite direction. You can always support your lower back by placing something underneath your knees or maybe even in between your thighs, up to you. But then try to focus once again onto your outer hips. So everything that you could feel in the pose before, try to relax that again. So this will help you to really serve your lower back in this twisting pose of your spine. So relax that upper butt cheek, that outer hip. Stick to your big belly breathing. Inhale. Fully exhale. Relaxing those inner thighs together. Feel the weight of your shoulder girdle, your pelvis. And then take your last big breath here. Before you slowly gonna bring your head back up first and then let your legs follow. Shift those hips towards the right side of your mat and then drop those knees in a more or less right angle degree into the left side. Let your chin, your head fall towards the opposite direction if that feels alright for your neck. But first and foremost, again, focus on your hip and the stretch in your lower back. Keep breathing deeply from belly to chest. Inhale. Fully exhale, sensing the weight of your shoulders, your pelvis. Big inhale. Big exhale. Again, keep everything on top of your shoulders still relaxed. No tension in your face, your jaw, your head, your temples. Nothing bothering you in this moment. And take your last couple of breaths. And slowly lift your head up first. Let your legs follow one by one. And then grab both of your knees. Circle that lower spine into the mat for a moment of settling back, tuning in. So keep your eyes closed if you have them closed already. Circle towards the opposite direction. Just feel how your lower back feels now. Before we're going to finish up with a last hip opening pose. So for this one, open up your knees, grab the outer edges of your feet. Again, gently swing yourself from left to right. And once you feel the length of your lower back, begin to open the hips into your happy baby pose. Soles of your feet facing towards the ceiling or towards that open sky if you have that privilege to practice outside today, just like me. A bit sandy though. And then you may want to swing yourself from left to right, really tuning into those happy baby vibes. Feeling good already, feeling comfortable. Nothing to worry about in this moment. Beautiful. Then take your last big breath here. And as you exhale, just drop your legs towards the front and find your way immediately into a savasana, your final resting pose, that moment of recovery that your body really deserves after those big and deep stretches. So try to relax everything that you can feel now. Keeping the eyes closed and just let the breath flow in and out through your nostrils. Nothing to worry, just for a moment of full relaxation. And slowly begin to deepen your breath once again. Begin to awaken your body, wiggling the fingers, the toes, interlacing the fingers on top of the head, stretching it out if you like. And then pull your left knee close, thigh towards the chest. Big inhale here. And exhale to let go. Grab your right knee now, big inhale, lengthening the lower back once again. And then exhale to grab both of your knees. We're going to roll ourselves up into seated. Now that you created so much space in between your hips, sense the length of your lower back. Beautiful. With that next inhalation, lift your arms up. Palms together, exhale in front of your heart. Bow down with an attitude of gratitude. Finishing your practice today. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat. I hope you feel all right. So you may want to drop a comment, subscribe the channel so that we can practice more often together, and leave your thumb to support me here on the channel. Thank you so much. See you soon.